All right, you guys, let's go ahead and get started. So good to see everyone. Happy Saturday. So come onto your mats. I'm going to come down to my knees, tops of my toes, and take a seat between my heels. Rest the back of the hands onto my knees. But you find a comfortable seat where you think you can stay for about 2 minutes as we ground our practice. Pull the belly into the spine. Lift the shoulders up to the ears and then roll the shoulders back and away, reaching the crown of the head to the ceiling. Start to notice the breath. Early in the morning, the breath can be a little bit constricted, so start to warm up the breath, find deeper inhales, deeper exhales. Maybe now you can hear your breath. Turn up the volume even more. And we'll meet as a community for an inhale, fill up. Open mouth, exhale, sigh it out, let it go. Again, breath in. Open mouth, sigh it out, release. Seal your lips. Find your Ujjayi pranayama, your breath of yoga. So Ujjayi pranayama, breathing in and out of the nose. Start to warm up from the inside out. Use the breath to open up tight spaces, not only in the physical body, but also use the breath to calm the energy of the mind, the emotions, and settle into a more gentle state of being. Stay with the breath, noticing any physical changes in how the lungs, the diaphragm, and the heart space expand. Noticing how the belly pushes back into the spine as you eliminate every inch of breath. Often in yoga, we hear as teachers frequently, people talk about, oh, they don't want to come to yoga because they're not flexible. Well, the idea of our practice is to increase that flexibility, but not necessarily the physical flexibility, but the flexibility of the mind, the flexibility of the emotions, this idea of being able to move in and out of situations with little to no attachment, moving in and out of situations with a calm mind and compassionate heart. So know that that flexibility is not just a physical one, but it's really a thread throughout our entire yoga practice. The physical practice is just a representation of the mind and the emotions. So with that, come into an intention that will serve your practice this morning. Take a moment to visualize that intention, see it in the mind's eye. And then take both of your hands on your heart, stacked on top of each other, so one hand on top of the other, pressing into the heart center. Continue visualizing that intention, see it in the third eye, the space between the brows. And then connect that intention into the space in the heart, imprinting that into the anahata, the heart chakra. Granting yourself permission to have that mental, emotional flexibility. Stay here, 2 more breaths in silence. If you're sitting on a block, go ahead and remove the block. Come into a comfortable seat, so Sukhasana, easy seat. You're resting onto the sit bones. We'll start to do, to warm up our spine. Inhale, reach the arms up high to the sky. Exhale, right hand outside of the left knee, left hand back behind you. Find a little twist here, look over the shoulders, rest the shoulders away from the ears. Draw the belly in. Inhale, both arms reach up high to the sky. Exhale, take the hands out to the other side, left hand outside of the right knee, right hand back behind you. Sit up tall, draw the belly in. Inhale, both arms reach up. Exhale, left hand down, right arm up and over. Bend through the elbows, spiral the heart up to the ceiling. Root into the sit bones. Inhale, come back through to center, other way. Right hand down, left arm up and over. Inhale, come back to center, reach both arms up high to the sky. Exhale, crawl the hands out in front of you, lengthen through the spine. Head and chest rest between the arms. Draw the belly in. And then on an inhale, lift the gaze up to the top of the mat. Press into the palms, shift forward, so now you're on your hands and knees, and start to find some cat-cows. Stack up onto the balls of the feet so the heels lift. And then exhale, hollow round, chin to chest. Inhale, come back in through the center, drop the belly, roll the shoulders back, lift the heart up. And continue to move like this through cat-cows. Again, more spinal warm-up. You can shift the hips side to side. Find circles. Keep moving. All right, you guys, I'm checking on you. Another round of cat-cow. And we'll make our way into neutral. Draw the belly in. Exhale, walk the hands out in front of you for puppy pose. So keep the belly super strong. Keep the knees, or rather the hips stacked over the knees just like they were, and come onto the forehead, a little more space into the shoulders. Keep the belly strong to protect your low back. Inhale, breath. Exhale, walk the hands back underneath the shoulders, press into the hands. And then sit the seat onto the heels so you're stacked onto the toes, getting a stretch here. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, right hand down, left arm up and over, just like we did earlier. Side body, wake up the intercostal muscles, stretch the toes. Inhale, back through the center, right hand down, left arm up and over. Inhale, both arms reach up high to the sky. Exhale, bring the hands into heart center. Interlace the hands, press the palms forward, tip the chin into the chest, and then inhale, lift the seat up and off the heels, press the hips forward, lift the heart up, drop the shoulders, engage the glutes. Exhale, slowly, hands back down to the floor. One more round of cat-cow on your own. And then finally, make your way into downward facing dog. Lift the knees up and off the floor. Roll over the toes and start to pedal out the feet. Press one heel to the ground and the opposite heel to the floor. A little more space into the back of the legs. On an inhale, everyone together, high up onto the balls of the feet. Big stretch in for the toes. And then shift forward into high plank. That might mean walking the feet back just a little bit. Keep the legs at hips width distance because we're going to turn this into some down dog push-ups. Draw the belly in and then exhale to downward facing dog. We're warming up the shoulders and the wrist. Inhale, come forward, high plank. Exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale, forward, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. One more time. Inhale forward to high plank and hold. Draw the belly in. Inhale, breath. Exhale down to your knees, tops of the toes, bend the elbows, go to the heart. Inhale, press into the palms, lift the heart up for cobra. Exhale, roll back down onto the forehead. One more time. Inhale, press up cobra, and then bring the big toes to touch, set the seat to the heels, reach the arms out in front of you, child's pose. Here for one full cycle of breath to warm up the knees and the hips. Inhale. Exhale, make your way to downward facing dog. Inhale, breath and down dog. Exhale, walk the hands back to meet the feet, back of the mat. Keep the legs at hips width and a little bend in the knees. Inhale, lift the heart, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold, drape over the thighs, interlace the hands around opposite elbows, ragdoll pose. Hang heavy. Release any tension out of the neck. Let the cervical spine release. And then set the left hand down underneath the nose, bend the left knee, sweep the right arm up, look over the right shoulder, right thumb. Breathe in. Exhale, right hand comes down, right knee bends. Inhale, sweep the left arm up, crown of the head to the top of the mat. Inhale. Exhale, drape over the thighs, head is heavy. Inhale, press to the heels, rise all the way up to stand, arms reach up high. Bring the palms to touch. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tip over to the right. Inhale, back up through to center. Exhale, over to the left, press into the left heel. Inhale, arms reach up. Interlace the hands, put the hands behind your head. Open up the elbows and inhale, lift the heart up to the ceiling. Press the hips forward. Inhale, arms reach high. Exhale, hands to center, bend through the knees, fold forward. Inhale, lift the heart, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, walk it out, top of a push-up, high plank pose. Exhale, lower, chaturanga or to the belly. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Up dog, palms, tops of the toes to the mat. Exhale, hips high, heels low, downward facing dog. Inhale, breath. Exhale, tip the gaze to the top of the mat. Bend at your knees and walk the feet forward, toes behind your wrist. Now you can have the legs zipped up or hips width, your choice. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, fold and find your space. Inhale, rise to stand, arms up high. Exhale, seal it in, hands heart center, standing tall, hands at Anjali Mudra, Samastitiki. We're going to move through a version of Surya Namaskara A with a little extra core work. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, bend the knees, fold forward. Pause here. Inhale, fingertips to the floor, rise up onto the balls of the feet. Exhale, bend the knees and set the seat to the heels. Inhale, reach the arms out in front of you, so now the shoulders stack over your hips and the palms face. Inhale, breath. Exhale, lower to the heels, the seat, and bend the knees. You're in Navasana. So soften the shoulders away from the ears. Breath in. Slow breath out. Inhale, pull the knees closer to the heart. Exhale, cross the ankles, set the hands to the floor. Step back, high to low plank. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Up and back as you exhale to downward facing dog. One full breath here. Inhale to prepare. Empty out your exhale. Step or float it up, toes at the top of the mat. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold, release. Inhale, rise to stand, arms up high. Exhale, hands heart center, Samastitiki, equal standing. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, slow fold forward. Inhale, rise up onto the balls of the feet. Exhale, bend the knees, set the seat to the heels. Inhale, reach the arms out, find your balance. And then exhale to the heels, the seat, and bend the knees to Navasana. Inhale, breath. Slow, steady exhale. Next, inhale, pull the knees closer. Exhale, cross at your ankles, set the palms down. Step back, high to low plank. And we again arrive in downward facing dog. Breathe here. Inhale, rise up high onto the balls of the feet, bend the knees. Empty out the exhale and come towards the top of the mat. Inhale, lift for space. Exhale, fold and find length. Inhale, root to rise, arms up high. Exhale, seal it in, hands at heart. Last round, inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale to the balls of the feet. Exhale, bend the knees and set the seat down. Inhale, reach the arms up, sit up tall. Exhale to the heels, the seat, and bend the knees. Navasana. Inhale, breath. Exhale. Inhale, knees close to the heart. Exhale, cross the ankles. Last time on your own, step or float back. Bend through the elbows, lift up through the heart. Find your home base. in downward facing dog. Inhale to prepare onto the balls of the feet. Empty out your exhale and come forward to the top of the mat. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift up through the heart. Exhale, right foot forward, left foot steps back, lower down to your left knee. Lift the arms up to the sky, soften the shoulders, draw the belly in. Engage through your left glute, stay right here. You're pressing the weight forward, so you're getting a stretch for the front part of the left thigh into the psoas. Arms reach up, heart is lifting. Exhale, sweep the arms back, hover over your right thigh. Dekasana version, palms face, shoulders hug, and pick up your left knee. Shift your right hip back, find that position here, the shape in the body, pull the shoulders away from the ears, and then exhale, lower the knee, reach the arms back up high to the sky, so left knee lowers. Exhale, sweep the arms back, pick up the left knee, hover over the right thigh. Inhale, lower the left knee, arms reach up. Last time, exhale, fly the arms back, pick up the left knee. And our change is chair pose. So on an inhale, step forward with the left foot, bend through the knees and reach the arms up to the ceiling. Draw the belly in, set weight into the heels. Lots of strength for your right glute, right quadricep. And on an inhale, come to stand. Exhale, bend at the elbows, lift the heart, Anuvatasana. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart, fold forward. Inhale, lift the heart up halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. Again, we stay with the right foot. So right foot forward, left foot steps back. Left hand down to the ground, right arm sweeps up, simple twist. You guys still there? Hey, can you guys still see me? Because it looks like it got signed out. Sorry.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, perfect. So I don't know what that screen's all about, but I'm just going to ignore it. Thanks for telling me. Left hand down, right arm up, look over the right shoulder. Right thumb, breathe in. Exhale, set the right hand down. Inhale, sweep the right leg back up behind you in a three-legged dog, bend and stack it open. So this opportunity here is to ring out through the ankles, some circles with your right knee, warm up your hips. On an inhale, re-extend the right leg high to the sky, so now the hips are square. And then exhale, draw the right knee above your right elbow. So get it as close to your shoulder as you can. Inhale, re-extend right leg up high to the sky. Exhale, right knee above your right elbow. Inhale, send it back up. Last time, knee above your elbow, hold it there. And then set the right foot outside of the right hand. Left palm stays to the ground, right arm reaches and lower down to your left knee. Reach the right arm back behind you, stay here, or option to bend the left knee heel to seat and grab the foot. Roll the shoulder back. Breathe in. Exhale, set the right hand down inside of the right foot. Everyone lift up the left knee and take a big step forward, left foot outside of the left hand, toes out, heels in. Bend your knees, Malasana Yogi Squat. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath, warming up the hips. Inhale. Exhale, set the hands down under the shoulders. Press into the feet and straighten the knees. Inhale, lift the heart, and exhale, heel toe the feet together or hips width. Fold forward. Inhale, bend the knees, Utkatasana, chair pose. Exhale, come to stand, hands at the heart, Samastitiki. We'll add in the left side. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, belly in, fold forward. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, fold left foot forward, right foot goes back. Lower down to the right knee. Inhale, reach the arms up. Engage your right glute. Draw the belly in. Keep the lift coming from the heart center and not from the low back. If you feel compression in the low back, just back off just a bit or maybe even tip the gaze down. Keep pressing weight forward. Come onto the ball of the right foot if you're not. And then exhale, fly the arms back, hover over the left thigh, pick up the right knee. Dekasana version. Inhale, lower the right knee, arms reach up. Exhale, fly back, hover over the left thigh, shift the left hip back. Inhale, right knee down, arms reach high. Last time, exhale, fly back, hold it here, and we'll step the right foot forward, Utkatasana chair pose, arms reach up. Breathe in. Exhale, fold forward. We stay with the left side. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold, left foot forward, right foot back, right hand down under the shoulder for simple twist, left arm reaches up. So engage your right glute. Option, of course, to look up or down. It doesn't change the integrity of the pose, it's just your point of focus. It's what feels best on your neck, your cervical spine. Spiral the heart up just a little bit more, pressing into the heel of the right hand. And then exhale, left hand comes down, frame the left foot, and inhale, sweep the left leg up high to the sky, three-legged dog. Bend and stack open. Add in your circles with the knee, the ankle. Try to stay evenly pressed into the palms. On an inhale, re-extend the left leg high to the sky. Exhale, left knee above your left elbow, look to the top of the mat. Inhale, reach and extend left leg up. Exhale, left knee above your left elbow. Inhale, send it high. Last time, knee above the elbow, find that oblique strength. Stay just like you are. Set the left foot outside of the left hand, right knee to the floor, left arm reaches up. Sweep the left arm to the back of the room. You can stay or bend your right knee heel to seat. Find a stretch for the quadricep. We're working space into the lower half of the body so we can start to move into our warrior poses. Inhale. If you have the hand to foot connection, release. Everyone, left hand inside of your left foot. Pick up your right knee and step the right foot forward, Malasana Yogi Squat. Toes out, heels in. Option to have a block underneath your seat. Sit up tall. Stay with the breath. Inhale. Exhale, hands down to the ground, straighten up through the knees. Heel toe the feet together or hips width. Inhale, lift. Exhale, slow bow forward. Inhale, bend the knees. Utkatasana chair pose. Weight into the heels. Exhale, this time options. Hands down to the mat. You can open up the feet, hips width, move into a bakasana, or find your prep. So palms onto the floor, rise onto the balls of the feet, knees come in towards the armpit. So just like what we did in the beginning with those, with the core work, or wrap the knees around the outside edges of the arms. You can bend your elbows, shift forward. You're using the upper part of the arms, the triceps, like a shelf. Maybe one set of toes, maybe both come off the ground. If you find yourself in the arm balance and it feels okay, start to straighten out through the elbows, draw the belly in more. Inhale. Exhale. Slow step or float it back through your vinyasa. We arrive at down dog. Downward facing dog, stay with the breathing. One more full breath in down dog. Inhale, fill up down dog. Exhale, walk the hands back to meet the feet, back of the mat. Inhale, lift the heart up. Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, heart lifts, grab a yogi toe lock. So middle finger, index finger between the big toe, second toe with the thumb on top. Rock the weight into the balls of the feet and the inner arches. And then exhale, fold, let the head be heavy. The elbows come to the side of the room. Breathe We'll switch the grip. Inhale, release. Come onto the palms for Padahastasana. So step onto the palms with the soles of the feet. The toes meet up with your wrist crease. Inhale, lift the heart again. Send the weight forward just a bit. Exhale, bow. Option to bend your knees quite a bit here. Shake out the head, yes and no. You can shift the weight side to side here, forward and back. Wiggle out your toes. On an inhale, bring the hands onto the waist, elbows to the sky. Draw the belly in, rise all the way up to stand. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart and fold. Inhale, lift the heart up. Exhale, walk the hands out, top of a push-up, high plank. Lower to the belly or chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Up and back as you exhale, hips high, heels low, down dog. Inhale, step forward, warrior one pose. Right foot forward, left foot 45 degrees. Shift your right hip back, anchor the pinky toe side of your left foot, and inhale, rise up. Keep the belly strong. We'll work in some chest expansion. Release the hands behind the low back and interlace. Option, of course, grab onto opposite elbows. On an inhale, roll the shoulders back, lift the heart up, gaze up. Opportunity to fold forward in humble warrior. Arms up and overhead. Right shoulder can rest on top of or inside of the right knee. Arms reach up. Keep the pose warrior one, so keep shifting your right hip back. If this feels good and you'd like an extra balance challenge, take toppling tree. Press into the right foot, shift all the weight forward and lift the left leg up. You're in a version of standing splits with bound arms. Turn the left toe and knee down if you took toppling tree. Draw the belly in. If you're in toppling tree, carefully step it back to warrior one. Everyone release the grip in the hands and inhale, rise up to stand. Exhale, straighten your right knee. Turn to face the back of the room. Left knee now bend. So left knee is bending, warrior two. Reach the arms out. Left knee is bent. Engage your right glute. Soften the shoulders. Inhale, exhale. Stay with the left knee forward and bending, and inhale, reverse up and over. Again, a little deeper into the side body. Take your right hand, grab onto the left wrist. Pull the left arm up and over more. Drop your right elbow down. Left elbow bends. You can grab onto the elbow if that feels better. On an inhale, come back up. Reach the arms out. Exhale, extended side angle. Lightly left forearm, rest to the left thigh. It's barely touching. Right arm reaches up. Right arm is straight. Engage your right glute. Soften the right shoulder away from the ear. Feeling up for it, you have the left hand inside or outside of the left foot. Breathe in. Wherever you are, tip the gaze down. Come on to the ball of the right foot. Right hand comes inside of your left foot. Left arm comes up. Simple twist. You've been here before. Exhale, left hand comes down. Frame your left foot at the back of the mat. Inhale, right leg high to the sky. Standing splits. Fold over your left leg. Extend through the right leg. We're turning this into a standing balancing pose. So bend a little more through the left knee. Press into the left foot and inhale, rise up. One-legged Tadasana, right knee bends. Arms reach high. Exhale, cross it over in a figure four. So right ankle on top of your left knee, hands to heart, sink low, figure four pose. Right knees crossed over your left knee, right ankles crossed over your left knee. Stay with the breath, draw the belly in. 2 more full cycles of breath here. On an inhale, rise to stand. Right knee up to the heart. Extend the right leg and hold it here, strength of the low belly. Exhale, set the right heel down, hands to heart, and breathe. We'll take a vinyasa facing the back of the mat. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart and fold forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, step back through your vinyasa or just skip it and arrive in down dog. We will stay with the right leg. So we're keeping with our right leg so we can move around the mat in a mandala in a full 360. So stay with the right leg. Inhale, step forward, right foot, warrior one. Shift the right hip back, right knee bends. Inhale, rise up. We're going to skip the bind in the arms to just move a bit faster. Draw the belly in and inhale, straighten the right knee. Exhale, turn to face the top of the mat again. Left knee bends, warrior two. Soften through the shoulders. Use your right glute, get super low. Open up that stance. Slide the legs open more. Inhale, reverse up and over. Exhale, side angle pose. Your version of side angle. Exhale, tip the gaze inside of your left foot. Onto the ball of the right foot. Right hand comes down. Left arm reaches up to the sky, simple twist. Exhale, left hand comes down. Inhale, right leg up high to the sky, standing splits pose. We're going to do a little change here. So exhale, Shiva squat, right knee behind your left. Inhale, reach and extend. Exhale, Shiva squat. Inhale, send it high. Last time, exhale, Shiva squat. Inhale, right leg up high to the sky. Well, actually, one more time, Shiva squat, stay here. Right fingertips down to the floor like a kickstand. Left hand comes and grabs the outside edge of the right foot. This is an option. Draw the belly in. Kick the right knee up to the sky. Inhale, lift the heart. So now the hips are open. And then exhale, fold over your left leg. Feeling like you want even more challenge, right hand can come around your left ankle. Breathe in. Exhale, left hand comes down. Right foot comes to meet the left. You're back at the top of the mat. Inhale, lift for space. Exhale, fold, let it go. Inhale, rise to stand, arms up. Exhale, hands to heart, samasthiti. Press the thumbs into the heart space. Feel the heart beating. And we'll press through, move through another round of vinyasa to arrive in downward facing dog to work on our left side. Remember that this is your practice, your creative expression of yoga, so make it work for you. Everyone's bodies are different. Your threshold of flexibility, mentally, physically, is always variable. So take all that into account. Be kind to yourself. We start from the top. Inhale, step the left foot forward, warrior one. So left hip shifts back. Legs are about hip-width distance. And inhale, rise. Shoulders and hips face the top of the mat. Stay with the breath. Option to gaze up if it feels okay on the neck. I keep my gaze neutral. It makes my neck feel better. Keep the low belly strong. Low belly strength is so important for keeping you stable through the torso. And then exhale, reach the arms back behind, interlace again. Inhale, lift the heart up, draw the belly in. Exhale, bow forward. Option for humble warrior. Let the head be heavy. Option to turn it into toppling tree. Press into the left foot. Draw the belly in and lift the right leg up to the sky. Turn the right toe and knee down if you're in toppling tree. Toppling tree, carefully step back, meet us in warrior one. Everyone release the grip in the hands, sweep the arms back up to the sky, warrior one pose. Inhale, straighten the left knee. Exhale, Right knee bends towards the back of the room. So first time warrior one on the right side. So remember, it's right knee bending. Slight little external rotation of the right inner thigh. You have the right knee tracking over the right ankle as much as possible. Engage your left glute. Reach the arms out, draw the belly in. Drishti gaze over the right middle finger. And inhale, flip the right palm. Exhale, up and over. Bend through the right elbow. Grab onto the right wrist with the left hand. Open up a little bit deeper into the side body. Stay committed. Full breath. Exhale, slowly release. Windmill the hands down, a side angle pose. So right forearm, right thigh, left arm up and over. The right forearm to the thigh is really just a reminder for a little external rotation. It's barely touching. Keep reaching left arm up and over, soften the shoulder away, engage through your left glute, whole body working in this pose. Breathe in. Exhale, look inside of the right foot. Come onto the ball of the left foot, left hand down under the shoulder, right arm up, simple twist. Simple twist pose. Exhale, right hand comes down. Inhale, left leg up to the sky, standing splits. Fold over your right leg. Don't worry about how high the left leg gets. Keep it straight. A little bend in your right knee is great. That'll help you control balance, protect your low back even. And we're turning this into a standing one-legged Tadasana. So inhale, press into the right foot, rise all the way up. Left knee to heart center, arms up to the sky. Exhale for figure four. Left ankle crosses on top of your right knee. Bend through your right knee, hands to heart. Flex the left foot. Shift weight into the right heel, the booty shifts back. A little more space into the hips. Knowing you can add on in any pose. You can delete anything that doesn't serve you. On an inhale, rise to stand, left knee to heart center, arms up, and then extend the left leg just to find that strength in the low belly, and then left heel down, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, slow fold forward. Inhale, lift the heart up. Exhale through your vinyasa, and we arrive in down dog. Completing our mandala on the left side. One more breath here. With our breath, inhale, step forward, left foot. We move a little bit faster this round. Warrior one, left knee bends. Exhale, straighten the left foot. Turn to face the top of the mat. Right knee bends, warrior two. Inhale, reverse, right arm up and over. Exhale, extended side angle pose. Option to have the right hand inside or outside of the right foot. Spiral the heart up, keep pressing into the pinky toe side of the left foot. Breathe in. Exhale, tip the gaze down. Onto the ball of the left foot, left hand inside of the right foot, right arm open. So you might have to adjust the stance just a little bit. That's okay. Breathe in. Exhale, right hand down. Inhale, left leg high. We have 4 Shiva squats. Breathe. And then exhale, curl it in. Left knee behind the right, get super, super low. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, curl it in, get low, get low. Inhale, up. You can take one hand or both around your ankle if you'd like even more here. Bend it in. Inhale, up high. Last time, bend it in, you're gonna hold it there. Use your left finger pads like a little prop to the side. So you're pressing into the finger pads. Right hand comes as an option and grabs onto the pinky toe side of your left foot. Start to straighten up through the right knee, kick the left knee into the sky. Left knee's open up to the side. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold over your right leg. Let the head be heavy. Option, left hand can grab your right ankle. Breathing. One more. And then slow left fingertips down if they were around the ankle. Release the grip on the toes and let the left foot come down to meet the right. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, press to the heels, rise up. Exhale, hands, heart center, Samasthiti. Press the thumbs firm into the heart center. Feel the heart beating. Re-engage with your intention. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, palms down, step back, high to low plank. Inhale, up dog. Up and back, exhale, down dog. Final standing sequence. Inhale, step forward, right foot, crescent lunge. Arms reach up. Exhale, open twist. Left arm forward, right arm back. Look over your right shoulder, right thumb, breathe in. And then exhale, right arm comes behind the left thigh. Left arm reaches up as you exalt. Stay right here, breathe in. And then step forward, left foot to meet the right. You're in a bound Utkatasana chair pose. On an inhale, rise to stand, left knee comes to heart center. You keep the arms just like they are. Exhale, bring the left hand to the heart so the thumb presses into the sternum, just the left hand. Slow, send your left leg back behind you in a warrior C. Keep that arm wrapped around your low back. Draw the belly in. And then exhale, left hand lightly comes down to the floor under the left shoulder. Right arm reaches up, unwind. You're in revolved half moon. Breathe in. Exhale, slow step back to your crescent lunge, ball of the left foot. Inhale, arms up. We finish just like we started. Exhale, hands down, frame your right foot. Inhale, sweep the right leg high to the sky in a three-legged dog. Bend and stack it open last time. Inhale, right leg up high, square the hips. And exhale, this time, right knee above your left elbow. Stay here or stamp it out for fallen star. Onto the pinky toe side of the right foot, left arm reaches up, spiral the heart up. Press the earth away with the heel of the right hand. Exhale, left hand comes down under the shoulders, pause. You're gonna find a little twist in your hips. And then sweep the right leg back to high plank. Lower to the belly or chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Hips high, heels low, home base, down dog. Press the chest in towards the thighs and down dog. Keep the belly in. We add in our left side. Inhale, step forward, left foot, high crescent lunge. Rise up. Legs are about hips width. You can have a bend in your back knee, but use the right glute. Putting everything together in this final sequence. Open twist, right arm forward, left arm back, look over the left shoulder. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, wrap the left arm behind the low back. Right arm reaches up to the sky as you exalt. Stay just like this and find a big step forward, Utkatasana chair pose. Breathe in. Right hand comes to the heart, so you're pressing the thumb into the sternum. Left arm stays wrapped around. Press into your left foot and send the right leg back behind you in warrior C. Lift up through the heart, the belly, and then slowly now, with that control and strength, right fingertips come under the right shoulder, left arm unwinds, you're in a revolved half moon. Other variations, of course, we've done a lot of bending the knee, grabbing to the foot. You can always take that. Really extend through the right leg, though, if you don't have it bent. And then exhale, step back, crescent lunge. Inhale, arms up high to the sky. Exhale, hands down, frame the left foot. Sweep the left leg up to the sky in a three-legged dog and bend and stack open. Inhale, re-extend left leg up. Exhale, cross it over, left knee above your right elbow. Option, stamp it out, fallen star. Heart spirals up, stay lifted through the right hip. Open up the right arm past midline so the heart can stay open. Exhale, right hand comes down, find that little twist in the hips, and then slide the left leg back so you're in high plank. Exhale, lower chaturanga. Inhale, lift up through the heart. Up and back as you exhale, down dog. Stay here. Starting to slow our practice down just a bit. Work into the breath. Extend the inhales and exhales. Come onto your form so you're in dolphin pose. Walk the feet towards the elbows. There's lots of versions of this pose. If you know one, take it. I'm going to keep us right here, working on strength of the forearms, the shoulders, the belly. You've got 5 breaths here in dolphin or a version of this pose if you take it. Keep pressing the elbows into the ground and press the mat away with the elbows. Let the head rest. Don't carry tension in the neck. 2 more breaths here. And then walk the feet back. You're in a forearm plank. Let the hips rest under the shoulders. Draw the belly in, super strong core. And then lower to the knees. Tops of the toes, you're in Sphinx pose. Lift the heart. Exhale, roll down onto the belly. Reach the hands back behind and interlace. Inhale, lift the arms, lift the legs, Shalabhasana. I like to keep my legs at hip-width distance. It protects my low back. But if you prefer the legs zipped up and it feels okay on your low back, take it. Work on spinal strength. Balance on the hip bones, gaze is down. Inhale. Exhale, slide the hands under the shoulders. Inhale, lift the heart up. And then slow transition into child's pose. So there is no rush to get to your child's pose. You just went from hyperextension. So when you go to hyperflexion here, be mindful. Turn up the volume on the breath. Start to rock the forehead side to side here in child's pose. Imprint that intention into the mind's eye. Massage, polish out the third eye center, your place of intuition, your intention. And as slowly as you got into your child's pose, transition out and into downward facing dog, where we will prepare for pigeon pose. In downward facing dog. Inhale, right knee outside of the right wrist. Left leg reaches back behind you. Inhale, lift the heart up, upward facing pigeon with the left toe and knee down to the ground. Exhale, melt forward, downward facing pigeon. So this is a great place to stay. The other version of this pose is on your back. Just like we did standing, you have the right ankle crossing over your left knee. Thread the needle and interlace the hands behind the left thigh. Keep breathing here. So really passive in the hips, right? But stay committed, connected to a strong breath and a strong belly. Let the hips just melt. Walk the hands back up under the shoulders, press into the palms. If you're on your back, rock yourself up, and everyone ends up in a 3-legged dog. Bend and stack open or add in a wild thing, your choice. Slowly come back around. We'll add in our left side. So left knee comes behind your left wrist. Extend the right leg back behind you. Right toe and knee to the floor. Inhale, lift up the heart as you stay balanced, even. And then exhale, fold. That opportunity to take it on your back again. Figure 4 and thread the needle. So always a reminder that these asanas, these poses, they're just shapes, right, that we make with our physical body, a way to really distract us so we can commit ourselves to breathing, clearing out the mind. The poses are secondary to all of that. One side might feel quite different than the other. That's okay. Just keep breathing into the tight spaces. Two more breaths. One more. And then walk the hands back under the shoulders or rock yourself up if you were on your back. Come into a 3-legged dog for a final bend and stack open or a wild thing to release any tension out of the hips. Come back around, wild things. Left foot rests to the floor, down dog. Tip the gaze up. Empty out your exhale. Step or jump the feet through to a seated pose. You're now resting on your sit bones. Legs are long. You can have a little bend in your knees if you feel tight through the hamstrings and low back, but keep the low belly in. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hinge forward. Grab onto the pinky toe side of the feet. Lift the heart again. Exhale, fold forward. So don't worry about how low you get in this pose. Everyone's body is different. This is a lot of flexibility on the hamstrings and your low back. Inhale, rise up. Bend your right knee, lift the right heel off the ground. Left hand comes outside of the right foot. Sit up super tall, and then kick the foot to the hand, reach the arm back behind you. We've done quite a bit of this today. Breathe in. Exhale, come forward, stamp the sole of the right foot outside of the left knee, sit even. Hug the knee or hook your elbow outside of the knee, roll your right shoulder back and sit up tall. Breathe in. Exhale, come back to center. Shift your weight a little bit over to the left and slide your left heel towards your seat. Prepare for double pigeon. So right leg is on top, left leg is underneath. Stack up here. Flex your feet. It's okay if the right knee hovers. That's really common. You can set a block between the foot and knee if that feels better. Otherwise, just stay right here, shoulders over hips, or walk the hands out. Let the chest release between the arms. Let the head rest. Stay committed, rooted into the sit bones. That connection to the earth. Inhale, rise up. Unwind the legs. Give them a little shake. Release here. So now right leg anchors to the ground. Left knee bends, lift the left heel off. Right hand grabs outside edge of the foot, sit up tall, kick the foot to the hand, and reach the left arm back behind you. Draw the belly in, balance on the sit bones. Just like dancing Shiva pose standing, but this is on our seat. And come back to center, cross the sole of the left foot outside of your right knee. Hug yourself here, or hook the elbow, but rotate the right shoulder back, press into the right hand so you can have a little extra balance. Inhale, come forward, shift the weight just slightly over to the right, slide the right heel back so you can set up for double pigeon. Left leg is now on top. Remember, these might feel different side to side, and that is totally fine. You've got yourself here with the shoulders over the hips, or you're walking your hands out in front of you. Let the head and chest rest between your arms. Keep working through the breath. Inhale, come up. Reach the legs back out in front of you, little shake, and lower yourself down onto your mats. Take your time getting all the way down to the bottom. Once you get down to the bottom, bend the knees and just windshield wiper the knees side to side. Get out any tension from your low back, let it release. And now bring the knees into the heart and give yourself a hug. Little circles one way, little circles the opposite way. Ananda Balasana, happy baby pose. You do not need to grab onto the outside edges of the feet. You can grab your ankles, calves, even the inner thighs, but let the low back anchor to the floor. Let the shoulders soft. Close your eyes. Again, you don't need to be static here. You have the opportunity to move around just a bit. And then inhale, come through center and take the knees all the way over to the right side, supine twist. If this bothers your low back in any way, please back off of this pose. Just skip it. It's not worth it. It's a lot of twisting for your low back. It's one of the few poses we actually do that really do get into the more lumbar portion of your spine. In regards of twisting, that is. Inhale through the center and take it over to the left. Keep the shoulders onto the earth. Inhale through the center, low back down to the ground, legs zip up, extend the legs to the sky, supported shoulder stand. Draw the belly in. I'm going to stay right here. If the full shoulder stand sequence feels good on your cervical spine and you know that it's safe, you can take the full sequence, the halasana, the karnapidasana. Otherwise, you're just staying right here, adding a little extra strength in for the belly, maintaining this position. Ankles, knees, hips all stacked up. Wherever you are, the same therapeutic benefits apply. The blood returning to the heart, you're stimulating your circulation. If you worked into the full shoulder stand sequence, maybe you're already at karnapidasana, and then all of us together will slowly start to lower the heels down to the ground, 1 inch at a time. Again, connect to the strength of the belly. And then once your heels touch the earth, let the feet splay out. Let the arms rest. Inhale, fill up. Open mouth, exhale, sigh it out. Close your eyes. Shavasana. Slowly starting to wake up. Wiggle the fingers, the toes, Bring new life, new energy back into the body. Fill up with a deeper breath, the biggest breath of the day as you inhale. Sigh the exhale out, roll to one side, supported fetal pose. And then careful, make your way into a comfortable seat. We'll end our class as we started. Sukhasana, resting onto the sit bones, preparing for a few moments of meditation. So let the hands rest onto the knees. Close your eyes. Continue to follow the breath, the inhales, the exhales. The breath is your guide, your point of focus. The goal of our meditation is to clear space out in the mind. Fill all that space up with the volume, the sound of your breath. But remember, if you lose sight of that and a thought surfaces, no worries, just notice it and return right back to the breathing. We'll begin after our exhale. All together, inhale. Exhale and begin. Bringing the palms together, the thumbs to the forehead. Returning to the natural breath. Finally, tip the chin in towards the chest. Take a moment to bow to yourself in a moment of gratitude in honor of your practice off and on the mat. It is such a joy to have this opportunity to engage with our yoga community. It feels really special, and thank you so much for allowing me to do this. Again, my name is Dylan. I'll return tomorrow at noon, same place. Namaste.